I've had a lot of requests for videos from Leith, and I'm not surprised. Leith is one of my favourite parts of Edinburgh, but it's not always been part of Edinburgh. There was a big referendum back in 1920, and the people of Leith, they voted overwhelmingly to stay independent. But Edinburgh took them anyway. But even though Leith is now part of Edinburgh, it still feels different, and certainly in spirit I think it always will. Now we're not even going to scratch the surface of Leith today, but we'll go for a nice little wander anyway. So join us in the People's Republic of Leith. Now we're just walking down Leith Walk to get to the official border into Leith, but it's certainly already feeling very much like Leith. Borland's Darts and Television. Does your town have one of these? What's life without darts and television? You're right, pal. We've just got down as far as Pilrig Street, and in amongst all this scaffolding here you can see Leith boundary Edinburgh, so that's us officially at the line entering into Leith now. I'm sure this used to be called the Boundary Bar or something like that, but now it's a beer house. The Leith Walk at the moment is one big construction site. As you can see, the rails going down here for the tram. The tram at the moment goes from the airport as far as York Place, which is in the city centre. But now they're extending the tram all the way down through Leith and to Newhaven. So at the moment, of course, it's just a big construction site. It's probably not great for business, but hopefully in the future, in the next few years, this will actually do Leith some good. We'll see. You can literally buy anything you want in Leith, and one of my favourite stores is Elvis Shakespeare that sells music and books. It's been here for years, but you can see the previous signs from before that time just above it. I really hope these kind of shops survive from the current situation. Now as we continue down Leith Walk, there's the wee Leith shop. It's been here forever, but I swear I have never seen it open. And we're just passing the Chinese supermarket here. You can buy foods from all over the world, and there's lots of lovely little restaurants down here as well. Now I really love this tribute to Arthur Williams here. Arthur lived on the streets of Leith for about 30 years. If you're from Edinburgh or from Leith, I'm sure you'd recognise him. I think he's in a care home now, but this is a beautiful tribute to Arthur. Now, as I said before, well, I think I said before, you can get food from any country or culture here in Leith. I really recommend Los Cardos. If you want some Mexican food, that's the place to go. And of course, we're still in lockdown here in Scotland, folks, so remember, dinna visit your granny. We've got all these boarded up storefronts under a quite beautiful Art Deco building. Now, this is actually quite controversial in Leith. This was part of the Save Leith Walk campaign. I'm not really sure where the campaign is now, but I think the plan was to just tear all this down and put student flats or something like that up. But how nice it would be if this could all be independent stores and keep the community spirit in Leith. Here we've got another local hero, Ken Buchanan, world lightweight champion. Now, Ken was the undisputed champion of the world. And actually this year in May, there's another local lad, Josh Taylor, who's from just along the coast in Preston Pans. He'll be going for the undisputed title as well. Now over here at Jane Street, you can see the remains of an old bridge that would have taken trains from Leith docks up into Edinburgh and out into the suburbs. Maybe we can get access up there, that would be pretty cool. So we'll go and have a look, but first, let's go and grab something to eat, yeah?
Yes, please.
So we went to try and get a bagel, but it was not open yet. We're trying to eat too early. Very hungry though. So we'll go and try and have a look and see if we can get up here to this bridge. I think we've reached a dead end, come into a little kind of industrial estate now. You can see the bridge behind us, but I don't think there's any way up there. It looks closed off. I think we'd be severely breaking the law if we went up there anyway.
Yes, we would.
No, I think we'd need to get along there, and I don't fancy climbing any fences this morning. I think we'll go for a bagel instead. Now, as I've said, there's some real old stores here in Leith that have been here forever, but there's also some new kids on the block, and we're going to go and find one now. Ross Bagels. Turkey.
On the recommended.
Just on the recommended one.
Any route for anything for you?
We've got our bagels, so we'll probably have a little break now, but we'll see you in a wee bit. We're now down at the foot of the walk. Here's another local legend. He's been selling hot dogs there forever. Look at this. It's a work of art. Just finished the bagel. Probably got mustard still over my face. Now, there's something I just wanted to show you here. We're a wee bit further away than I wanted to be because it's so noisy over there. But this old building on the corner with the clock at the top, this used to be Leith railway station. It was there from, I think it was 1903 to 1952, and it stretched all the way along Duke Street. An absolutely massive building. But then by 1952 it was gone. Until I was researching this video, I had no idea that that used to be a railway station. I'll try and put a photograph in as well. One thing's for sure, Leith is always changing. Last time I was here, this was all buildings. Gone. As we walk down towards the shore, we've got some of the brutalist architecture here, which I really like. We'll see a bit more of it over there at the banana flats. You can just see them on the rooftops there. It's not until you actually try to make a video in Leith that you realise it's probably the noisiest place in the world, which is not ideal for filming, so I'm sorry folks if it's been a bit loud. Of course, the thing to remember when you're walking around the streets is always look up. When you look at the top of the buildings there, absolutely stunning. They don't make them like that anymore. And also when looking up, look at these old lampposts with the intricate ironwork there and the thistles. Lovely. We're now coming round to the banana flats. Over there, again, the brutalist architecture. If you think of the Red Road flats in Glasgow or the Barbican estate in London, all the same kind of architecture. Now back at the time when these were put up, they were so modern. They gave people underfloor heating, chutes for the garbage, indoor toilets, so this was like cutting edge. Now they're not as loved so much, but I still think there's something really nice about that architecture. My partner in crime's off home now, and I've just come down to the shore. This is where my Water of Leith video ended. But there's so much history going on in this place that it's probably a video in its own right. So I'll most likely return here at some point in the future and do a video just on this area. But for now, we'll just end today by heading down to the docks and have a little look at the ships. And that should do us for today. One of the things I really wanted to capture for you today was the old cranes and the grain store behind there. But as is my luck today, it's a construction site, so I can't get you any closer than this, I'm afraid. Now, to be honest with you, the plan had been to just end the video there, but I've just remembered there's a big mural that kind of sums up Leith pretty well. I think I know where it is, so bear with me just for a moment and we'll see if we can find it, and we'll end it there, okay? Now, I've remembered where the mural is, but I'm just cutting across there and I've found this place. Now, this kind of sums up Leith, that round every corner you can find something really interesting. This is the remains of the citadel. Now, this was built in the 1600s by Oliver Cromwell's army. What an incredible place, and it's just on a side street in Leith. Very cool. So I can try and interpret this mural. I'm not sure how successful I'll be, but you've got the architecture and the old shipbuilding industry of Leith. Up the top there you've got all the international trade that would have come through Leith docks. You've got the workers queuing up to try and get jobs down at the docks. All the culture. A lady here at the bottom moving into a flat, and I guess that signifies the gentrification of Leith. It's gone from an industrial heartland and now there's so many flats and homes there. Really beautiful mural. Massive as well. So thanks for joining me today, folks. I'm really sorry if I haven't covered a part of Leith that you maybe wanted to see, but one thing that it's taught me today is that Leith is a massive place with so much history, and I'm sure I'll be back at some time in the future. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon.